things you must not spend your money on this 2024 because it attracts lack and poverty. Avoid spending your money in these 5 things if you don't want to attract poverty and lack. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you 5 things you must abstain yourself, stop yourself from spending money on them if you don't want to attract lack and poverty as we have just entered 2024. If you follow me to the end of today's video, you get those amazing information. Before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to our beautiful family. If this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this channel, please hit the red subscribe button so as to be part of the family. Also, the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, God bless you. I love you so much. So without actually wasting your time, let's dive in. Now, number 1 thing you must stop yourself from spending money on this year is excessive material possession beyond your basic need. You know that there is this tendency for us to always want to be like others, and probably as the year just finished running down, we notice that when we travel, some of our colleagues, our relatives, our friends that we feel that we are even better than now came back with maybe very powerful car and then more powerful phone than the one you are using and some flashy things, and then we now like begin to compare ourselves with them, and we are now tempted to start spending our money on those things even beyond our income. Know very well that most of the times cars and some of these material things are actually liabilities that one way or the other, when you bring it in, you must be spending money on them, and then maybe fueling from time to time, it break down, you want to maintain it, and it starts shopping the money you would have invested for important things. So, and where it is worse is that when you cannot even afford it, you force yourself to engage in buying them, even if it has to take using higher purchase or borrowing money. Before you know it, you are just on the road to poverty. Instead, think of spending money on the things that will improve you. For example, the things that will help you to make more money, so that even if in due time you want to buy it, you will notice that you have gotten enough to be able to sustain yourself and not buying it under some financial embarrassment or pressure. Then number 2 is this: impulsive buying, unnecessary luxury purchases, especially those that are working in offices. You will notice that at one point in time, people will come to the office to market a particular product, and because of the sweet tongue they come with, some will even tell you that you can be paying installmentally and so on and so forth. You will now be forced to buy it, and you start early enough to begin to cage your finances, because there is a spirit that is a kind of attached to debt, that once you enter into debt, it seems that you are frustrated in paying back, and now the money you would have used to make plans and achieve better things for yourself, you start accounting for somebody, and behold, it's even a material, a commodity that you never planned for. Let's say, for instance, they bring some good clothes, maybe the one they couldn't sell off in the during the Yuletide, and then they reduce the price to an extent. Even when you know that you don't have enough money, you have your house rent to pay, children's school fees to pay, and other expenditure, because they are sweet tongue you into buying it as higher purchase, you engage in that impulsive buying, unplanned buying, and put your money there. Before you know it, you will start early enough to attract spirit of debt, spirit of excessive spending, and spirit of poverty to yourself, because every action and inaction we do on this earth have a spirit backing it up. So by all means, avoid yourself and stop yourself from engaging in such. That is number 2. Number 3 is this: high rate interest debt. I know that most of the times, for one reason or the other, especially those of us that are into business, that we may be tempted to collect loan in order to finance our business. Before you collect any loan, look deeply into it to know if that particular loan have some hidden charges attached to it especially banks. You see sometimes bank will tell you that they're giving no wahala loan, is little interest rate. Little did you know that you have dig a pit of one way or the other your necessary deductions from your account that you did not bargain for, that goes to the extent of deducting more than what you actually agreed. So before you access any loan, if you must, but if I were you, I would try everything possible to access loan. I used to tell people, when you are working in a place, make plans for your disengagement plan, that assuming that this job stop, how will I cope? If I want to start my own business, will I be able to do it? And then this will spoil you into saving instead of even going for loan, and then you use your accumulated savings to power your business. But where it is inevitable, please check the interest rate, check the hidden charges. If there are other hidden charges, you may consider not to take that interest. Some people that are working in office, it's easy for you to access loan through maybe cooperative and some other corporation, a kind of provisions, but make sure that there are no hidden charges or unnecessary loan that will cage your finances for the year, and it will be as if you are enslaving for somebody else. Another one is unnecessary obscure consumption and entertainment or leisure. For example, you see people going to pay for good time, let's go to bar beach and go to some entertainment center, viewing center, and they're meant to buy ticket, pay heavily amount of money in order to be part of it. Sometimes it may even be people that are doing jesting, all these kind of jesters and comedy and so on and so forth, and you are meant to pay a heavy amount of money in order to secure your seat, whether in the front or secure strategic position where you watch them. You don't need it this year. My dear, invest your time and your money in things that have eternal value. And if you feel that you actually want to be part of such, you can, there are YouTube channels that deal with it. You don't need to go and spend unnecessary money to be part and parcel of that. And then again, you will see yourself spending money to take a lady to some hotels and some guest in and so on and so forth, just to go and mess around. Please don't mess your 2024. If you have age to get married, God will provide you money to actually get married. But spending money in such leisure and unnecessary, unwarranted expenditures this year can drain your finances and actually cause poverty and lack. The last but not the least, which is number 5, is unhealthy addictive substances. For example, you are addicted to cigarette, you are addicted to maybe cocaine, you are addicted to Indian hair, you are addicted to drunkenness. My dear, try as much as possible to cut it from your life this year. Stop spending money on it. If possible, stop going to those places that helps you to engage in such drunkenness. Some of those restaurants, eating joints, drinking joints, and so on and so forth, that you make friends. Before you know it, you are not even only buying for yourself, you start buying for your friends, and then because you are under influence, they even steal your money. As much as possible, cut and stop yourself from going to such places that will lead you to drunkenness. Replace that energy of drunkenness, energy of addictions, energy of smoking and other things with things that have eternal value. At that time you are feeling pressed to drink it, why not get water and make some positive affirmation in it and declare, oh God, the creator of the universe, so long as water is life, so long as everybody on this earth has drank water, so long as water is a mystery that can never be counted, so shall my blessings never be counted, so shall everybody favor me, that as I drink this water, let it quench this taste of going to smoke, let it quench this taste of drunkenness, let it quench this taste of smoking Indian hair. You know what you're addicted to. Then once you finish it, you pour water inside a cup and then drink it. And then when you form it as a habit, each time you are feeling pressed, especially in the evening, to go and do that, you replace it with another energy like water. Whatever you do 21 days becomes part and parcel of you. Before you know it, after 21 days, with how much spiritual work and so on and so forth, you will see that you are broken from that habit. I have stopped wasting money in those substances that you know that even the consumers are liable to die young. So I believe that this year we're actually going to take another step in our life to enhance our health so as to avoid spending our money on careless things. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share it to everyone. I'm actually be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you. So with this, I've come to the end of today's video. Remain blessed.